North of Medford, Oregon, in the valley of the Rogue River, is Upper Table Rock and nearby Lower Table Rock. These horseshoe-shaped landforms rise 800 feet from the valley floor. Upper Table Rock's 2.8-mile round-trip trail leads to the top of an andesite-capped mesa. We have come to explore the geology, natural, and human history of this remarkable place. We are not young. We are not in a hurry. We like to study the landscape features and the small details, the flora, the fauna, the long arc of geological history.
We believe, like Aristotle, that in all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. We are Elizabeth and Terry. We are two on a trail. Upper and Lower Table Rocks are the homeland of the Takelma and Chasta tribes, which have stewarded this land since time immemorial. Labeled as rogues because they vigorously defended their homeland, they were exiled in 1856 when 325 tribespeople were forcibly marched 263 miles north to the newly formed Grand Ronde Reservation. The midwinter journey took 33 days, and many died along the way. This tragic march is known today as the Rogue River Trail of Tears. George H. Ambrose, the Indian agent who directed their removal, was moved to write, "Left behind were the bones of parents, grandparents, and ancestors, ages-old villages and fisheries, and a way of life well tuned to the rhythms of a beautiful land."
Oak Savannah. I think we have two kinds of oaks, the Oregon oak and the California black oak. Normally that would be standing on end, so those would be like columns. So it's been tilted over. These monoliths are part of the hard andesite lava cap of the Table Rocks. Hidden beneath them is the softer soil material of the Paynes Cliffs Formation, deposited by ancient rivers and streams 37 million years ago. At about 7 million years, the volcanoes of the Cascade Mountains began to erupt, and a great magnitude of lava flowed down to fill in the ancestral Rogue River Valley. After millions of years of erosion, this rock caps the mesa today. This is a classic example of inverted topography, as what was once the valley floor is now the top of the mesa. Beautiful clouds looking southwest.
Very nice. It's nice the paths are so wide. Sure is a lot of poison oak around here.
Yeah. Nice manzanita bush. The manzanita would be part of your chaparral mix with oak. And then here's a madrona. That's my favorite tree, the madrona. spotted towhee. Looking up ahead there, you can see there's more pines. So that's going to be more of our woodland. There's the top of the mesa up there. We should see lots of turkey vultures when we get up there. So I believe we're now in the mixed woodland. A little more forest-like up here. Trees closer together. That's the top of the mesa. Table Rock, Upper Table Rock. Not a lot of soil up here. Blown away by the winds, erosion.
This is the Mountain Prairie Vernal Vernal Pool Zone.
Fissures in the andesite up here that pools water, and then the brine shrimp live in it until the pools dry up. So it's federally protected, so you're not supposed to wander into the ponds themselves. So they're obviously dried up.
This is the other half of the horseshoe of Upper Table Rock, and then right over there is Lower Table Rock. And I guess we can wind around there.
Turkey vulture. They have a hairless, featherless head, so when they feast on carrion, and they had feathers on their head, they would get infected. So they developed a head without feathers.
It is estimated that the territory of Table Rocks has been inhabited for at least 15,000 years, as Clovis points have been dated to about that time. An 1850 gold strike in Jacksonville led to white miners and settlers overrunning native lands, and the Takelma fought to recover their territory. When the U.S. Army retaliated, the Takelma retreated to the top of Upper Table Rock, their natural fortress, and sacred to tribal people, even today. In 2011, the Nature Conservancy and the Bureau of Land Management signed an agreement with the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde to protect Table Rocks for present and future generations, the first recognition of tribal rights and values in over a century. right, now we're starting down. Out of the sunshine. Back into the shade of the mixed woodland. Okay, we're in this nice grove of madrona. Lizard and my shadow. Thank you, Mr. Lizard. Well, we're getting down close to the end of the trail, and there's a lot of history, human history and natural history in this place. It's always nice to assess and find something to be particularly grateful on a day like today. A lot of people are out here enjoying this. We saw artwork, we read poetry, we saw a snake, and lots of wildflowers, ash-throated flycatcher, heard the spotted toad, we saw the vultures, and I'm particularly grateful, in addition to the native people who stewarded this land for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years. Also grateful more recently to the Nature Conservancy because of their efforts to preserve this really special place.